let's go to security now. Our security situation is really, really there now. It is really, really challenging. I know it was painted with tribalism, but gradually, because the administration is coming to an end, all of a sudden, the Fulanis have gradually begun to go on vacation, and the tribe is no longer as mentioned, because you can see that when the attack is happening in the southwest and in the southeast, they claim that they were Fulanis, but when they catch them, you realize they are speaking the language of that particular region, and you now begin to say, well, so where are the Fulanis? You understand?
It's just a gimmick. Just
in fact, a prelate of a church was kidnapped recently, and the man was saying, he had a press conference and he said he was kidnapped by Fulani man, until when they caught that the person that organized it is from his village.
Yes.
You know, he didn't say, you know, and he kept quiet, you know. So the thing is that everybody seemed to, like, you know what, let us just continue to demonize a part. And this was how genocide happened in Rwanda.
That's the danger part of it.
That is how genocide happened, whereby you are labeling a particular tribe to be responsible. And you know, recently they killed a woman with her family. They killed a woman. She was pregnant. She had her children. They killed them in the southeast.
Yes, I know. They do that in return to this what happened in Sokoto.
You can imagine if there was a reprisal attack.
What happened?
You can imagine.
Instead of them to stay where they are and then enforce that those people that were arrested should be punished.
Yes. You know, so they want to put the country. So what do you think could be done? And I would also like you to speak to our security force, because it looks like nobody talks about them. Nobody talks about our men and women in uniform, you know, that are in the battlefront. You know, I would have expected in some countries they would have made it compulsory for the youth. No, they would have made it compulsory for compulsory service. If this were to be in some other country, for people to come into the armed forces by law. By law, you will be enlisted.
I think Israel are doing that.
Israel does that. So, but I don't know, for some reason, federal government is not taking that approach. You know, but we are losing
those kind of things. They will bring one lawyer will come out and say it's a constitutional lawyer.
You know,
divert the attention of
we need to go beyond that. We need to be. Those are the politics of it. We need to go beyond that and say, let us unite ourselves and let us battle.
Like ultimate sacrifice. Somebody who signed.
Yes.
That is ready.
No.
To die so that you live.
No.
There's no such service like that.
No.
And
there's no better service. Yes.
You know, the mentality of a military man is that if you didn't do this, you won't survive. It's in the trench now. Now it's ready. Some are still in their trench.
Yes.
Very bad ways of living. They're just there. They know if they make any mistakes, they will be over. But you still insult them. Yeah, you're insulting them.
There's no credit at all.
And they're not better paid than you. They're not.
There's no credit at all. You see the way they talk about the US Armed Forces. They
you know, I was watching one American stuff like that.
Yes.
It was at the airport. Those foreign American soldiers just arrived. The whole airport started clapping.
Yes.
They start clapping. They are heroes. Taking your life is a hero. Now, are you supposed to insult Obasanjo or Babangida or Buhari? They did at their best. They never knew they would become president. They fought for their country. Their youthful age, they use it. Can you imagine there's a thing that only military does that? When you join the army or when you join the military generally, from your early age, you have nothing to do with your people. I mean your village. You only visit maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The whole of your life you'll be living somewhere.
Hi.
Isn't that even a sacrifice?
Alone. that alone is a sacrifice, a huge sacrifice.
And you cannot say no to wherever they want to take you to. Look at the life in the barracks. And the money is not even there. I'm telling you, I don't think their money is as big as that of banking. This is somebody, the training he has. If you leave it to ordinary people, let me give you an example. Something you have to understand about the military. If an ordinary person on the street, they are fighting, this one will bring bottle, you hit somebody, or bring knife, you want to shoot somebody. But this is somebody who was trained, he has a gun. No matter the provocation, you're a civilian, the worst he can do is to hit you with the back of the his gun. That's the worst he can do. He can never shoot you with that. So, but if you give it that to ordinary man on the street, who is looking for bottle to shoot somebody, you're looking for that. If you provoke him, what will he do? You have a gun, you shoot you.
Yes.
So there's no nation that does not respect the military that will ever succeed.
Yes, that's true.
Because they are our backbone.
They are backbone. The little what's it called? The little peace that we have, the little security that we're taking for granted now is because of certain individuals that are making these sacrifices.
That's good. Once you sleep well, they are not sleeping.
They're not sleeping.
Once you feel happy is when they were really doing, when they
They
really
only make a lot of noise, which is unfortunate when there is an incident of an attack. But when there are no incidences and people are, in fact, when they even have gains, when they are gains, they are not even properly reported. When they are gains, when they eliminate hundreds and kill hundreds of bandits, nobody reports it. But when they kill our soldiers, that is when everybody will be reporting it, and they will make it look like it's an administration problem. Can you imagine? There's a lot to be done, in changing our people's attitude and mindsets.
They are mischievous, and you need people like me and you and community to start talking.
That's not right. That's not right at all.
There's nothing like ultimate sacrifice. There's nothing you can do to your country like being a military man. It's not an enjoyment life. You were there. You don't decide what will happen. They decide for you where to go, what to do, how to live. You may end up dying, and some idiot is drinking beer or is just playing with some girlfriend there. You just take up one and start assaulting the military.
Yes.
You see, most people who grow military, they will like culture of their people because their children especially, because they may not be where they are born. They will never. It's very rare. You spend 10 years.
Whenever I see them personally, I meet with them. I thank them. I tell them thank you for your service. I really appreciate them because where do we run to? Where do we run to? They are the last. They are the backbone of this country. For somebody to take a decision and say I will join the military, it's a huge sacrifice.
Of course.
It's a huge sacrifice, and we do not even comment about them. We do not even think about them. We don't even say, we want to protest on their behalf.
It's just they don't
just
know
to celebrate them.
What it takes to be a soldier. They don't know, and they assume anything.
And I know that military generally are very secretive when it comes to giving stats, because for the last 12 years we've been at war with these terrorists. The numbers of our heroes that have made sacrifice, the numbers are usually classified. That's the way military operates all over the world. Yes, yeah. So that's the way military operates all over the world, except if instances where we are ambushed, like what happened recently in Abuja, where some military officers and some soldiers, they were responding. They were responding to a distress call. I was crying when I heard it. They responded to you can imagine how prepared they were. You can imagine how prepared they were.
They will hit the
and they were ambushed.
The special guard, the brigade of guard. I said, are you happy?
To them it's some success that the presidential guard were attacked, and this propagation that the president and the governor El-Rufai have been threatened that they were going to kill them. It's so laughable. It's so laughable that if you ever understand the security detail of the president, you will know that bandits, maybe probably one of them took over drunk ogogoro and began to say rubbish. And this is making major headlines. You can imagine how low we have become.
One lady, one country, say something I was reading today. She said we have a press journalist terror, something like that.
Yes.
Even though they are terrorizing us.
Yes. The media is not fair. They are not fair at all. And media is supposed to be a uniting force, for any
Nigeria,
country.
You see, Nigeria,
they're further dividing us.
You know what happened in Israel not quite long time ago?
Yes.
Because that woman was giving pressure on their military.
Yes.
Reporting. They shut her down. That lady.
Yes.
At Jazeera.
The journalist that was killed in Israel.
She was always popping nose into their activity. Just this everything you do about issue like military now. Once your enemy know your plan, know where you stand, know your weakness, then you are at the mercy of him. Because the major success of all military operations is surprise attack.
That is it.
So, and already you are already exposing his plan, his weakness, his whatever. That's what they call intelligence gathering. And other person is now, who are these Boko Haram or whatever? Gather all this, all the people making problem in Nigeria. Put them in one camp. Let's see if they can hold that place for 2 days.
They can't hold it.
No.
They can't hold it. I have an idea of the Nigerian military firepower, Air Force, Navy. They can't hold it. They can't hold it. That is why they attack. They attack and they go into hiding. They are cowards. They attack and they go into hiding.
And then you cannot touch them. If you touch them, there are another set of people who call themselves human rights, whatever.
Yes.